Hey guys, I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase the Heat. Good morning. What's got two thumbs and loves Fridays? This guy. Man, it's Friday. I feel like a kid on Friday, you know? You know what else it means? It means that I'm on Australia time. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning right now, which means it's actually only 5 in the evening tomorrow. It's weird, but I'm on Australia time, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to start the day with two beautiful peppers. Now on the surface, you look at them, you think they're the same. They look like the same pods. They're not. This is a chocolate Naga Viper, and it is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to cut it open. Man, I'm so excited to see what this thing looks like on the inside. Will you look at that pepper? Jeffrey Baker from Texas Pepper Farm. This one here is a chocolate Bhutlah. Now they're both ridiculously hot peppers. So these should be really, really hot. They should be beautiful. They should be so pretty on the inside. Man, I can't wait to see it. You guys excited to see what this thing looks like? You know, these are exotic peppers. I'm so lucky to do what I do. These are not peppers that you're going to find. You can buy them from you go to the link in the description box. You can buy some from Jeff. But good luck seeing these in a grocery store. You don't even see ghost peppers in grocery stores. You see them in some rare ones. You even see scorpions and some reapers occasionally, but you know, commonplace now is habanero and jalapeno when in season. But it's going to be a long time before you ever see a grocery store with these in there. Oh, this one is spectacular. Wait till you see the inside of this. This has one of those pods growing inside it. I've had that happen. It's really common. It seems like it's super common with bell peppers. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? When you have a pepper and there's a pepper growing inside the pepper? You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you probably do. I had that happen with a really hot pepper. I can't remember what it was. It was pretty recent, and that's beautiful. I'm gonna take two more. I'm sorry, you guys. This is so pretty though. And this really hot pepper, maybe a month or two ago, I took the little pepper that was inside the pepper. I think it was a man, I'll have to go back and look. But I ate the pepper. The pepper was super hot, but I kept the little teeny pepper pod that was growing inside the pepper, and because I had the first pepper for breakfast, ate the little baby pod at lunchtime, and the little baby pod was stunningly hot for a teeny little itty bitty thing. This is the chocolate Bhutlah. I need better pictures online, obviously. Come on, come into focus. There you go. There you go. There you go. No one ever says anything about my Homer Simpson. It's not my Homer Simpson. It's Peter Griffin. All right, here's the pepper with the pod growing inside it. Look right here. Right here. This orange thing is a pod. I happen to cut it in half, but that's another pod growing inside this pepper. Super spongy placenta that runs all the way, a big vein that runs all the way down. Oily as can be. Here's the other half that shows you the other half of that little teeny pod that I cut in half. You guys, right here is the other half of that pod. And a very large placenta here. Oily. See how oily that is right there? It's exciting. I get every single pod. I feel like fortunate to eat it. You know, I'm gonna eat the chocolate Bhutlah first because I want to save that chocolate Naga Viper for after because it looks so sinister. All right, so here's the chocolate Bhutlah. Arguably one of the definitely the top like 5 or so hottest peppers going. Good morning. I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase. Oh, you know what? Real quick, I want to apologize to everybody who sent me stuff. This is important because if I don't say it now, I'll forget. To anybody who sent me stuff to review other than pods, please forgive me that I'm not getting to them. I will get to your stuff. I promise you. I won't ever not get to it. It's just going to take me a little time because this thing will rot faster than something in a bottle. So I appreciate your patience and understanding. Usually I'm better. I plan it so I stop taking sauce for about a month before pod season comes. I didn't do that this time, and I'm really sorry. So I'll get to it, I promise. But here's a chocolate boula. Sweet and hot straight away. A sweetness to it. It's earthy. A little more than floral. It's floral. See me handling floral like a champ? Okay, that's very, very hot pepper. It was weird. The very first bite, the first one I've been to it, sweet. It's the first thing I got. I was like, wow, sweet. Then I got earthy. And then I would imagine most of that floral is coming from the spongy part of the placenta. I'm not sure. When I started chewing it, I was like, okay. It was, but the heat is building. A little in my mouth, on my tongue, on the sides of my tongue, okay? But mostly my throat, like really cooking my throat. All right, so here's this gorgeous chocolate Naga Viper. Will you take a peek at that? There we go. Look at that. You know what? I need to take one more picture. Seriously, what a stunning pepper that is. Okay, so if the heat on that, if somebody was not a chili head, ate the pod that I just ate, you know, somebody who's not a chili head, if they ate a jalapeno, it would be a 10. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you like hot stuff and you eat hot stuff, that's probably an 8, maybe a 9. It's an 8. Because I can think about a bunch of peppers that are hot, but that's a very hot pepper. Here's this gorgeous chocolate Naga Viper. What a beautiful pepper, huh? It's interesting. If you remove from that, okay, the first pod was the chocolate boula. If you take the flavor from the chocolate boula that I just ate first, and you take away from it the sweetness and the floral, that's what the chocolate Naga Viper tasted like. It was earthy, just a little bit bitter, but mostly just earthy and really hot. It wasn't. It didn't have any sweetness to it. It wasn't really floral. Just a touch bitter, which I don't mind. So this, all the qualities that the chocolate Naga Viper had, the chocolate boula had too, but the chocolate boula was sweeter. All right, now, before it was just the sides of my tongue burning and my throat. Now my sides of my cheeks on the inside are burning. They don't typically burn there. Okay. All right, I'm going to Tommy's picks. The heat on that's pretty hot. If somebody's not accustomed to heat, brutal. It'd be a bad one. All right, here we go. Simon Jeffries says, I'm jealous that you guys can just munch on a pepper like it's nothing after I just eat 2 peppers. Johnny, it's been a while since I've seen a comment like this one. It is yet another person on the bus who is a little bit jealous of your insane tolerance when it comes to peppers. Now, Simon, I'm here to tell you that I have good news. You too can get a tolerance like Johnny's. And it is really a fairly simple and straightforward process. Can't wait to hear what he says. You hear people talk all the time about the magic bullet or how exactly you go about doing it, but it's basically fairly basic. I'm going to recommend that you drink hot sauce in the morning, followed by hot peanuts and challenges at noon. And then a snack that usually has some amount of capsaicin in it at dinner time. And then, of course, snacking during the day on hot super pods. See how simple that is? Now you're going to want to keep that going on for about 5 years. Or Simon, you can live vicariously by watching my brother do crazy things that he does. That's how I do it. Your tolerance may never get as high as Johnny's, but you're in the winner's circle, my man. Enjoy. Can I tell you something? I think a lot of it, I think my superpower is that I can talk when I'm in pain. Because, you know, listen to this. I hosted a chili contest once. Where was I? I wasn't supposed to be the host. I was supposed to be in it. But I ended up kind of emceeing the thing. And they wouldn't let me in it because they didn't think it was fair. So every pod that they were eating, when they were eating it, but I kept talking to the contestants and talking to the audience and stuff. And, you know, that's kind of the cool thing is I can keep talking while I'm eating. I don't know, you know, I think the more you do it, you get used to being in pain. I have a unique relationship with pain. Tommy does too. So I think I have a higher threshold for pain than most, you know. Anyway, James J, 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Smooth, Johnny, smooth. We'll sell this tired old heap yet, so we can get that state-of-the-art model with showers and a satellite TV. Hey, it's JJ, Johnny, and as you probably remember, JJ really is the master of the timestamp. Very few people pay close attention like JJ does, and in doing so, finds nuggets of comic gold throughout what most people would probably miss. This is a great example of that. You see, if you go to the timestamp, you watch yourself get that feeling that Johnny may really be trying to dump the bus so that we can get another one. JJ, this is classic. I encourage all you go check it out. I was trying to sell the bus. I was saying, you know, you want a bus? I was describing it. Say, click that button. The bus is yours. But that's what he's saying. It's funny. I love a timestamp one. You know, you guys remember the last video we did with the boys, the surströmming, Carl, tofu, durian smoothie. At one point, a bug landed on my arm, and I flicked it away. And you can see the bug flick away. No one said a word. I saw it, so I left a message on my own video and timestamped it, so maybe somebody else could see it. I looked down at my arm and flick it. And nobody said anything. I thought it was great. Last one. This is interesting. Now, I want to tell you something. Well, here we go. Pulling the strings. This bus has a great view of the world. I hearted that comment, as you see there, when it occurred. Now, I'm going to let Tommy say his thing, and then I'm going to say my thing. And Johnny, lastly, had a gentleman who's pulling the strings. No, that's his name, Pulling the Strings. Johnny, if you happen to recognize that name, it might be because he achieved jackwagon status earlier in the week. If you remember, he's the person that I did not name yesterday. I think it was last night, maybe. I did not name. I just said he caused a problem. Naming him now. I'm going to explain why in a second. And I'm going to let it go. Just did that because I believe he's on the road to recovery and rehabilitation within the bus. I would like to believe that. The comment, I would believe that. I would like to believe that, he says. So I would encourage him to concentrate on his attitude. He was feeling a little funny when he left that last. He left this comment, which was great, but he felt kind of funny in some of the previous comments. But this comment has a spirit that we all know and love. So welcome to the circle, my friend. Now here's the deal with pulling the strings. I blocked you. If you're watching this again, I blocked you. I'm giving you an opportunity I've never given anybody that I've blocked in 4.5 years. I'm giving you an opportunity to reach out to me at chasetheheat@gmail.com, and I may unblock you. Because, as I said in the previous video, I think you're probably a good guy. You got carried away and you went after somebody that was important to me. I can't have that. I can't have it. I just can't. So if you want to email me, and I'm only saying your name, you are blocked. You can't even comment now. However, I'm saying your name because I'm giving you a chance. Hopefully you'll be back on the bus. All right? So email me at chasetheheat@gmail.com if you see this. Maybe we can reinstate you, give you access to the bus again. We'll see. My throat, the burn is on its way down, and maybe down to like a 2. It probably got to a 4 or 5, maybe 4 or 5. It was a good burn. It's gonna be a good day. It's Friday. Ha! So excited about that, guys. If you want to munch some of these exotic pods that I get to eat, you can. Here's how you do it. Go to the description box. Here's my man, Jeffrey Baker. You'll see a link. All right. Click that link. Tell him I sent you. I don't know if he has any available. He sold a lot of pods. Kind of how it works, but great peppers, hot, tasty, beautiful. Reach out to him. Tell him I sent you. Right here is our pepper. The pepper I was trying to sell the other night. I'm trying to sell it to you right now. You haven't clicked it yet? Is that what you said? Click it. Come on. When you do this thing, it's yours. You're part of it. If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification. When the drop box occurs, select all. You'll get all. Especially if you come back at 8, noon, and 9 every day, because that's when we upload. Right there is Leah Fire doing a challenge today. Boom. We'll see if we can get David to do one too. More videos. Love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.